Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Going Guitar. Which week is going on? And I just love that. It's so nice to have songs to really satisfy you guys. You wish for them, and I do somebody happy, and that makes me happy. So great. Brenna Wiz, it's you who wished for this song from Forrest Frank. It's called Slow Down. So thank you, Brenna Wiz, for being here on Growing Guitar. Hope you will enjoy this. And Forrest Frank fans out there, this is for you as well. Slow down. That is something we need to do sometimes in life. So why don't try to do that right now? Grab a guitar and learn it. So anyway, let's go into this song. We're gonna do that without any capo. We have 5 different chords here to handle. So let's go over the chords like we usually do. We're gonna start with E. All right, so E goes open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. Right, next chord will be A. That is open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. All right, and the next 3 chords here, the final 3 chords are bar chords. So I'm gonna go with F sharp minor 7 first. That's a bar placed on the 2nd fret. You bar all strings, and then you need to add 4th on A. That's it for the F sharp minor 7. Next chord is the B sus. So you're gonna stay with the bar on the 2nd fret. This time you don't have to bar the last E string here, but the 5 strings below are necessary. And then you need to add 4th on D and 4th on G. And the final chord is the C sharp minor. So you have another bar chord, this time bar placed on the 4th fret, and the same 5 strings from bottom up like this. And then you need to add 6 on D, 6 on G, and 5th on B. And there we have all the chords covered here for handling slow down. We have E, we have A, we have F sharp minor, B sus, and C sharp minor. All right, so let's take a look at the strumming pattern here. That is a 2-part strumming. So we need to learn how to utilize chords in the strumming here with the split, okay? So we're gonna look at the transition here with E to F sharp, okay? So that is the starting point of the song, and that's what we're gonna learn. So if you grab the first chord, the E, the first part of strumming will be down, up, clap. So, okay, so down, up, clap. And that's it. So then you quickly change the next chord, in this case the F sharp minor 7, and play down, up, clap, down. So from this, okay, so that is down, up, clap, down. That's part 2. So down, and then a longer pause, and then up, clap, down. So if you connect these 2 parts, it will be down, up, clap, down, up, clap, down. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna play E and stay with that chord and give a couple rounds of the strumming, full rounds here. So I'm not gonna split, just for you to understand how the rhythm goes and the feeling for it. So let's go. All right, so now we're ready for the actual song. We're gonna first verse, we're gonna start with that. So we're gonna play E, part 1, then the F sharp, part 2, we already learned that, and then we have the A, 1 full round. So both part 1 and part 2. That is one chord progression here in the verse. You're gonna play that for 4 rounds. So E part 1, F sharp part 2, and A 1 full round. A couple of rounds goes like this. Actually, we played 4 rounds, and that's what you're gonna do as well. All right, over now to the first chorus. So we're gonna continue the same strumming here. Now you're gonna play the chord progression of E part 1, F sharp part 2, we recognize that. Then you're gonna go to C sharp minor part 1 and B sus part 2. That is the chord progression in the chorus. You're gonna play that for 4 rounds. So let's go. E, F sharp, C sharp, and B. Right, so 4 rounds of that as well, exactly in the way I played, and there you have your first chorus. The second verse is pretty much the same, just a little bit different ending there. So we have 4 rounds in the second verse again, and the first 3 rounds will be in the same way as you played in the first verse. So E part 1, F sharp minor part 2, and A 1 full round for the 3 first rounds. And then the 4th round here will be C sharp minor part 1 and then F sharp part 2 and the pause. So the first 3 rounds exactly the same as verse 1, same playing there. And then the 4th and final round you go to the C sharp minor part 1 and then F sharp part 2 and the pause, and that pause builds up for the second chorus. So I'm gonna take you through the last 2 rounds in the second verse here. So that means 1 round in the same way as you played the first verse, and then we have the final round here in verse 2 that differs a little bit from the other ones. So let's go for the last 2 rounds in verse 2. And the pause. All right, that pause, like I said, builds up for the second chorus, and no changes there in the second chorus. It's played in the exact same way: E part 1, F sharp part 2, C sharp part 1, and B part 2. After this second chorus, we have a bridge part. We're now about 1 minute and 41 seconds into the song. Okay, so what you're gonna do there is to play the chorus play for 4 rounds. So just imagine you have a third chords there, playing the exact same way as the previous choruses. That's your bridge parts. Then we have the final parts left here, the outro, and guess what? You're gonna continue with another chorus play there for 4 rounds. So imagine you have the 4th chorus played in the exact same way as the previous, and that's the outro. And the absolute final parts of this song will be the fade out, so to speak. We have E, 1 full round of strumming, then F sharp minor 7, 1 full round of strumming. You're gonna alternate these 2 chords, E 1 full, F sharp 1 full, for 4 rounds. After these 4 rounds, guess what? You finished first ranked song, Slow Down. All right. And that's something I need to think about when I do this tutorial. I noticed that, and I got some few comments about, okay, take it easy, go down in tempo, and that's something we need to think of in smaller things as tutorials, but also bigger things in life. So yeah, thank you, Brennan Wiz, for highlighting this song. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to give me a like on this one. I think I deserve that, didn't I? So yeah, thank you for the support, guys, everybody, and take care. Play tuned.